Hey, Marshall, I guess now you're a social justice warrior, but I'm about to floor you. Don't want none, won't be none, but I'm about to school you, son. You guys have gotten yardage out of pushing filth and garbage, drivel, snivel, prejudicial, and now you want to bristle? But it's a little too late. Your fate is on a plate. And wait, mate, that 8 Mile style, it's been dead a while. If you don't believe we can unleash hell, then just wait a spell and ask the NFL. You're a tool, a fool, a wannabe, a has-been, a novelty that's about to feel your economy going down the drain. You feel the pain? Because you ain't nothing but a stain I shouldn't have to explain to my kids. You've lived in a bubble spouting filth none too subtle, and now you want to act like piety, yet a downfall to society. So step back with your collide and shut your stupid mouth.
Everybody stay down. Stay down, stay down. Everybody stay down. Go. Gotta be, right? Yeah.
Infowars.com. You are the resistance.
A virtual army of unidentified assassins working under the rubric of the leftist, alt-left, Antifa/Islamic system have told us in October and November for 6 months they're going to strike, they're going to kill conservatives, they're going to kill police officers, they're going to kill Trump supporters, they are going to murder members of Congress, they are going to attack churches, they are going to start a revolution. And they're going to have the mainstream media play along with it and act like it's the fault of conservatives by saying, we don't know who's attacking. We don't know where it's coming from. And then blaming us when we're the targets. A true Hegelian dialectic. Talk about Machiavellian. Now, on Monday morning, I got a call from the hostage rescue team source, and I later got another text confirming it, saying I could go live with the information. That there was ISIS and, of course, also Antifa paraphernalia inside the Las Vegas reported shooters' two-room suite, connecting suite. Number one, know this. We first broke that there was people aiding Mr. Paddock, whether he was a patsy or not, and that he was being investigated for extremism. Now, we said that a good 24 hours before the sheriff's department there in Las Vegas came out and said that, and that they'd found things that were forcing them basically to look into that. Now, before I go further, remember that ISIS came out in the early morning hours of October 1st and took responsibility and said that he had converted now, not 3 months before, but 6 months before. And now they've released, they say, evidence of that and what his name was.
All right, welcome to Forensic Acoustic Analysis of the Las Vegas shooting. My name's Mike Adams, the Health Ranger. I am, of course, the Lab Science Director of CWC Labs, as well as an avid long-range target shooter. And so I have kind of a unique position to bring you this analysis. Now, for those of you who are watching from law enforcement or the FBI, I'm going to give you the location of the second shooter. And if you're like, whoa, what second shooter? Just Just hold on. I'll walk you through it, okay? It's very simple. So this is forensic acoustic analysis. This is all based on downloaded video files from YouTube, extracting acoustic information and then analyzing that to pull out signal from the noise. And this is what I do in my laboratory, CWC Labs, all the time. We use mass spec instrumentation. We're doing, isotopic spread ratio analysis. We're doing organic chemistry. We're doing ICP-MS. All kinds of analysis to pull signals out of noise. So this is the kind of thing I do every day. It just so happens now, it's a shooting situation. Maybe I can help out law enforcement here. I've been critical of the FBI and their lack of transparency about their investigation, but when they said they wanted help from the public, I decided to go ahead and shoot this video to, help them out. Maybe they haven't done this analysis yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday evening, October 11th, 2017, and the entire hoax narrative of what happened 11 days ago in Vegas has completely imploded. It turns out that our FBI hostage rescue team sources that are good people on the ground were dead on about the Islamic connections, dead on about the Antifa connections, dead on about him and his girlfriend going to the Middle East, dead on about him checking in 3 days before, dead on about a media cover-up. And all of it now, ladies and gentlemen, is coming out in mainstream news. But it's kind of back of the paper, or kind of at the end of the news. It's like, oh, let's move away from there now. Let's move away from gun control now. Let's move away from blaming conservatives and Christians and white people now. Let's just not look at it anymore, because this is just today. CBS News. Worker warned hotel before Las Vegas shooter opened fire on crowd. He was running around, reportedly with others, shooting people in the hallways, security guards, you name it. What we first reported, that 2 cops had been shot and a security guard. It's all here, because we have the real sources. This is today. On Wednesday, it's on Infowars.com. DrudgeReport.com is carrying it, but only places like Drudge Report. And to CBS's credit, they reported Fast and Furious was staged. Occasionally, they actually get it right, so... Here's another one. Mandalay Bay owner. What's being expressed by police may not be accurate. Basically says the official story isn't true. You're starting to hedge their bets right there. That's a Don Salazar. Infowars.com. That's today. Newsweek. ISIS. If ISIS was behind the Las Vegas attack, there's a terrifying reason it hasn't been proven yet. And Newsweek has their terrorism experts say, we better stop making fun of Alex Jones. Looks like there's an ISIS connection. Here's why. Las Vegas shooting timeline change raises questions about hotel security police. Yeah, they said that now, again, he was shooting other people 6-7 minutes before. Well, we hear other shots a mile away from other hotels and have hundreds of witnesses. That's Fox News right there. So everything we told you checked in 3 days earlier. We told you all that information because we have the sources. Our sources were telling other media this. They won't run with it. They're so controlled. And now I've talked to federal officers, not just in the HRT, but others. And they say the FBI guy they've put in charge of this is an Obama, Clinton globalist. He's horrible. And that they now know the fix is in. And they're shutting down the info. They're threatening everybody. They're trying to keep everybody sequestered so it doesn't come out. But you've got people at other casinos with glass and shell cases saying there was an attack. And you can hear the overlapping fire. We've played all that. We've had weapons experts on, people that testify in federal court. We've hired acoustics people. But you can hear the overlapping fire. It's like, blah, 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 different fire, different guns. I mean, it is crystal absolutely clear. Not just what happened at Mandalay Bay, but down the road at the Bellagio and other areas. Everybody's seen that. Tens of millions of views on many of these videos. The media is trying to censor videos that question. They're trying to misrepresent and say that I say shootings never happen. They always do that. And then try to edit stuff together. None of that's true. They're on a full disinfo bent right now. But notice they're trying to pull it out of the news because now they've been embarrassed. Oh, Alex Jones said the official story wasn't true. Infowars said that there were multiple shooters. Infowars said you could hear the different shots. Infowars said he was shooting security guards and cops before the mass shooting began. Infowars said he was there 3 days earlier, had a woman visiting. There were receipts. All of it confirmed. Mainstream media could report the truth. They're just lapdogs. And it's not that Trump's bad. He's got the high-level people that are still globalists, and he's trying to get rid of them. He's fired 13,000 of them plus. Low level and mid level are pretty good average folks like everybody else who just want justice and freedom. But it's those higher up politicos that are log jamming this whole thing. Let me show you a couple other big disinfo articles out today. CNN claims Alex Jones fabricated Soros Nazi ties. They say it's totally made up, that he was a victim of the Nazis who fought them. We have him on 60 Minutes saying he worked with the Nazis and was proud of it. In our article, the 13-minute video from 60 Minutes, he's proud of it. He said if he didn't do it, somebody else would have done it, and he wouldn't have lived. Total sociopath. They have Anderson Cooper saying, I literally made this up. This has been a big interview since 1998 when he gave it. And here's more BS. I've told you that Harvey Weinstein is a complete piece of garbage, and that raping women is just the tip of the iceberg for these people. Roman Polanski, that Meryl Streep stands up for and says he should be freed, kidnapping 13-year-old girl, raping it. Folks, making super hot chicks go in and watch him bathe, this big disgusting blob. He's a horrible person. It's Polanski 2.0. That's up on Infowars.com.